Hello everybody, welcome to Total War Warhammer 2. Look at that floating pyramid over in the distance. The Tomb Kings are out. The Tomb Kings are out and I had no idea. They've been out for nearly 2 weeks and I didn't know. What? How could I have not known? This is the race that I've been waiting for. This is the race that I was excited about since the moment they announced Warhammer 1 was going to be a thing. And it's been out for 2 weeks and I didn't know. My goodness me, well, last week, it came out the 23rd. Last week I worked about 1 billion hours and I didn't even have a day off, and I had a couple of days off at the start of this week, but I was in bed sick, so my computer hasn't even really been turned on for the last, well, since the 23rd, really. Turn it on last night. I'm bored. I want to have a look at a new video game. Steam store, and bloody here it is. The effing Tomb Kings have been out for 2 weeks and I didn't even know, and I've just pulled my headphones out of the thing because I was bouncing in my chair a little too much there. Wow. This is the race that I spent hundreds of pounds on, hundreds of hours painting, hundreds of hours designing armies for Warhammer Club at school. This is the race. This is my race. These are my guys, man. And I cannot wait to start a campaign. We're going to go for the big one here. I played a little bit as them yesterday just to get a feel for how they're going to play in the game. I like it. I like it a lot. I like how they're done in this. I did that as Cetra. I played the first sort of 30 or I think 38 turns I played as Cetra the Imperishable. My God. The stories, you know, I was super into Tomb Kings. I read the stories about them. I read all the stories in the army book. Man, everything. Oh, I'm so happy they're finally here. 3 years it must have been since they announced the first game, and it's been 3 years that I've been waiting to play as the Tomb Kings, and here they are. Right, now let's pick our character. I'm actually kind of surprised that we've got 4 to choose from. I thought we were just going to get Cetra and Khalida. Surprised that these two are in it, but very happy that they are. Anyway, Khalida was always my girl. Khalida was who I used to play as all the time when I was fielding my Tomb Kings, mainly because her model was a lot cheaper than Cetra and a lot easier to paint than Cetra. But we'll keep to tradition here. We'll take Khalida with her normal start, the Court of Liberus. Let's kick it off. I did my sort of test run last night as Cetra because you know, why wouldn't you want to play as Cetra? He's the most badass guy in the Warhammer universe, and I'm glad that that's been sort of echoed in the game. I went through the army builders in the custom battles, and Cetra's the most expensive lord just to have without any upgrades. That's cool. It was Manfred before that, and then I think Archeon was second, but now Cetra's the most expensive. He's put those two down to second and third. I've not played as Khalida yet. Let's see how it goes.
Kingdom once more. Foul creatures crawl from their catacombs.
Indeed.
Their bloodline is all that you despise.
That'll be vampires.
Rid the silver host from Liberas and put an end to this bitter feud.
Bit of backstory. Queen Khalida really dislikes vampires.
And dwarfs resides the heart of Nehekara.
Yes, I think there's Skaven in those mountains as well.
Unliving priest kings. At the desert's edge lies the magnificent Charnel Valley.
Oh, maybe this is where the Skaven are.
The resting place of kings from
oh, there he is. That's Queek. That's Warlord Queek.
Within attracts many still breathing raiders.
Right.
Queen Khalida, let the power of Asaph envelop you. Bring justice to all and vengeance to your enemies.
We will do. We will do. Right. Yes. Here we go. Okay. Right. I'm not gonna do a big tutorial-y thing explaining all of these things. We're just gonna play the game and have fun. We've got a classic opening objective there. Okay, well, we seem to be at war with the Silver Host. Are we at war with anyone else right now?
Relations with foreign powers may
yeah, we don't need to listen to that. No, we're not. We actually only have even seen one other nation, and they're actually quite fond of us. Well, that's a good thing, so we can concentrate on this hopefully quite quick war with the Silver Host. I think they're just in these 2 cities here, and then we'll work on pushing out wherever we're gonna be. But let's focus, as is always the best idea. Let's secure the Devil's Backbone. Let's secure our opening little province here, and then work on expansion, work on finding Nagash's 8 books, work on getting the Black Pyramid, which is going to be somewhere, I think it's down here somewhere, work on getting that under our control, uniting Nehekhara, uniting the desert, and in fact, let's have a look at what our victory conditions are going to be. Now, when I was doing Cetra, I had a look at what the campaign victories were going to be, and they're really quite nothingy compared to other races, which is good because with my work as it is, I probably don't have time to do a big million episode series, so hopefully this one's going to be a little bit quicker. Oh, you know what? I take that back. What do we got here? This is more like it is a big long campaign. That's what we want to do. So we got to eliminate all the undead. Basically, well, not all the undead, all the vampire undead. That's good. That fits with Khalida's backstory. Yeah, she's a long story, look it up, but she doesn't like them very much, and she's got good reason to not like them very much. Okay, so that's simple enough. Hunt down all vampires and destroy them. That includes the ones in Lustria. This might actually be a million episode series if we've got to do that. Then we've got to construct the 7 buildings. Okay, these are all gonna be buildings to be built in this desert somewhere, I'm gonna assume. I know where the Great Pyramid of Cetra needs to be built. That's where Cetra starts. That's in the middle here somewhere, so that's not too far away. That's okay. I'm sure we'll find the other areas, and then control 17 following settlements by either ownership or alliances. Okay, so it's not everywhere actually. We've got a lot of places around the desert by the looks of things, and then we've got the vampire count areas here, and then a couple of the areas where the vampire coasts start. Okay, man, things to work on. But let's start with small baby bite-sized steps. Let's get our opening province secured, and that's going to start us off here at Liberas. I really do like how you build armies as the Tomb Kings. I like how you got to build. Nothing costs money here. You might look at this and think, what, they're only making 45 gold a turn? They're gonna suck. But really, we don't need money for much. We need money to build buildings, but we're not gonna ever have any army upkeep. We're not gonna ever need to worry about recruiting, because recruiting's free. You've just got to build the buildings to unlock them, and you've got to build more of them, because if you look at, say, let's have a look at this, for example, which is what I think I'm probably going to build, that because it's going to unlock 2 skeleton chariots, if we so choose. That's 2 skeleton chariots nationwide, you know. If we want more skeleton chariots, we have to build more bone shapers, and so on. And then I think Nehekharan warriors might be a good little fit for us as well. Let's get them in. Okay, right. So I said they're going to be free. They are. Let's get some recruiting done. Okay, we'll take another unit of them. Okay, so 2 turns of recruiting, and then we'll march on Marak, I think. This will go very well. Now, tech tree, or wisdom tree as it is here. Let's have a look. All of these are the same. This isn't a ongoing, progressing thing like it is in other tech trees. These are all separate individual tech trees. We just have to pick which one's going to be best for us to begin with right now. I'm gonna look here at the techs that we're gonna get rather than the stuff that we can buy from each dynasty. You know, we can unlock heroes and stuff as well. But let's have a look at these. This is going to be bonuses for the Nehekhara warriors and chariots, by the looks of things. This is going to give us horsemen. This is going to give us Carrion. They're a sort of flying unit. And Tomb Scorpions, Tomb Guard, Hero Titans. They're big giant things. Tomb Guard as well. Skull Catapults, Necropolis Knights. We actually start with a unit of Necropolis Knights as our special unit. So maybe the 5th dynasty would be a good idea. Skull Catapult, Casket of Souls. Man, I cannot wait to use a Casket of Souls. Absolutely my favourite thing of the tabletop game. Ushabti. 5th dynasty's looking good for me. I like the idea maybe of the 2nd dynasty. Was that the one with all the horsemen? Yeah. Maybe let's go for the 2nd dynasty. A lot of horsemen, and maybe we could have quite a quick opening here. In fact, you know what? Let's not build this Bone Shaper. Let's instead build... Oh, we can't afford to do it. Okay, well, we will build the Bone Shaper then, and we'll go for the... Not this dynasty. We'll go for... If we're going to get chariots from our Bone Shaper and we're going to get Nehekhara warriors, maybe let's just go for the 1st dynasty now. Okay, good. Let's get conquering. Very, very nice. What a delight it was, my friend. I opened Steam because I was finally well enough to get out of bed and sit in my chair at my desk. But I was so bored by everything that I had installed on Steam. I re-downloaded Skyrim, played it for 20 minutes, couldn't get into it. I was like, oh, I hope there's a good new game out. So I go on the Steam store and bloody the Tomb Kings are just there waiting for me. What a glorious thing. What a nice thing at the end of being ill. When you work a week and you do 60 hours like I did and you don't have a day off, and then you finally get a couple of days off together and you're really looking forward to them, and then you're just sick in bed for them, it's the most depressing thing. But I get the Tomb Kings at the end of it, so we're all happy here. Okay, and next turn we will be marching. In fact, we can sort of recruit and march on the move, because none of these units that we're recruiting right now take more than a turn to recruit, so we can just march to here and recruit another group of skeletons, actually. That's probably something that we want to start thinking about doing. And we might as well fill up. Our chariots are now ready. They're going to take a turn, and we might as well just take another unit of spearmen. Are we going to be ready for Nehekaran warriors, or are we going to have to wait another turn? We're going to have to wait another turn. Well, maybe what we'll do then is we'll recruit here, go take Marak, and then we'll come back and we'll recruit Nehekaran warriors once we've done that before we move on the capital of Lamia. It's vampires that we're fighting right now. We got to think, what are vampires? A lot of zombies, a lot of skeletons, a lot of crypt ghouls, infantry basically. So chariots should serve us quite well against infantry. I don't think at this stage of the game we're going to be seeing many, you know, blood knights and monsters. Maybe some Varghs, or some Vargheists, I should say, but nothing much else. I like what we've got so far. Queen Khalida has got pretty good opening stats. All of our army here has the poison attack, which may not be so useful against vampires, but later on we'll like that. That's Queen Khalida's special ability, giving everyone the poison attacks here. Skeleton warriors, they look a bit stickier than the vampire equivalent, so that's good. Skeleton archers with poison attacks we're gonna enjoy. Yeah, man, I'm digging this. I'm digging this. Let's go take a city. I've got to say, though, I don't want to be too arrogant, because when I started as Cetra last night, I think I had to, there was some orcs raiding my lands. So I sent Cetra off to defeat them, and I thought, you know, Cetra is the most expensive hero without any upgrades as far as the costs are in the custom battles. I've read books about how badass he is. I've read books about how he's charged off in his chariot against legions of chaos by himself and, you know, kicked their ass. But man, maybe I got a bit too cocky. I sent Cetra in to take on some orcs by himself, and I had my battle line set up, and I sent Cetra in to do some fighting, and then I was getting my chariot set up to charge in. Look back, and Cetra had just been squished by this giant orc. So I've got to maybe, well, we'll be autoing this one. There's no point even sitting through the loading screen for this, but that's a good start. Maybe, well, it humbled me a little bit. You know, I'm going to be coming in with the appropriate amount of caution to battles now. But Queen Khalida's opening stats are pretty similar to Cetra's, to be honest. I'm going to assume she's not going to have quite so many. Oh, we could sack it first for a bit of money, considering we're only getting, I mean, that's 10 turns worth of money. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll take it next turn. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. And an upgrade for her as well. Yeah, so Cetra had a few more skill trees here. But let's have a look at what we've got. We've got this, which I think is going to be something that all the Tomb King heroes can get. Blessings and such else. We'll look at them when we can, well, at rank 10, when we come to upgrade. Then we've got the classics here. Careful Warrior, or Grace Warrior, that says, actually. Make her a lot faster, as a matter of fact. Melee defense. Blade Master, the classics there. Tomb Strike. Oh, that looks pretty good. And then over here, again, more of the classics there. And then over here, the Lord Army upgrades. Arrows of the Asp, ammunition, missile damage plus 12%. That's looking good. Let's go for Root Marcher first. That's the obvious one. And then we'll decide whether we want to make her the focal point of this army, or whether we want to make the army. You know, do we want to spread the love across all 20 units, or keep it and just make Khalida a badass and have the rest of the army just sort of supporting her? Anyway, a good opening 11 turns, I think we can all agree. We'll take Marak next turn, and then we'll see what sort of vampire host is waiting for us in Lamia. By that time, we'll be able to recruit some Nehekaran warriors, which I think are a bit of an upgrade on the skeletons that we've got so far. Oh, they want peace!
demanding a change.
I mean, there's literally
Consider
no
that.
amount of money you could offer me to make me want to have peace here. So I'm gonna have to politely decline there. This is when he marches 3 massive armies over to Liberas, isn't it? And I regret everything. Didn't see it. Haven't seen it. Oh, lovely. Okay, yes, this happened as Cetra as well. A Tomb Prince, a Necrotet, and a Leech Priest enter your throne room and offer themselves in your service. What do you want? So we can take some money, which we don't really have all that much use for right now. Or we can take a hero. A Leech Priest is a wizard. A Tomb Prince is the standard sort of good fighter. And a Necrotet is sort of a support guy. I mean, Khalida's a pretty good fighter in and of herself, and I've not actually played as a Leech Priest yet. I am a bit... There's 4 schools of magic you get as the Tomb Kings. Some of they're really good ones as well. I think we've got Death, Shadows, something else, and the Tomb King special one. I'm going to take a Leech Priest, and I hope he's an Hekaran. No, he's a Shadows one. What spells are we going to get in Shadows again? Let's have a look. Skills. So, Mystifying Miasma. It's not my favourite one, if I'm honest. I'd have rather Death or at least a Hekaran one to see what we've got here. But still, Mystifying Miasma, pretty good damage and makes them weaker. Smoke and Mirrors speeds us up. A support sort of guy here. You know, got a couple of damagey things to get off there. I don't know. I know a Tomb King's good, or a Tomb Prince is good, so I would have been happy to take a Tomb Prince and a Necrotet. Decent fighter in and of itself and has some support in the campaign. So I'm a bit disappointed there, but I wanted to see what a Leech Priest was like. Okay, let's take this city. We'll be very happy of this Leech Priest one day. I have no doubt about that. Right, let's get this place occupied. Thanks very much indeed. Okay, now we've got this, which gives us a little bit of growth that we can rebuild, or we can demolish it and build something else. Growth is what we want to start thinking about. You know, we're going to want a growth building in all of these cities soon enough so that we can get Lamia up to tier 5 and these up to tier 3 soon enough. So we'll repair that. We will recruit a couple of these fellas. Very nice. And then we've got 2 more spaces available. We'll take... We'll take 2 Skeleton Spearmen, and then that's 19 out of 20, and the last space is for our Leech Priest, who'll join next turn. Lovely, and an unassigned skill point to Queen Khalida. So yeah, we can make her a great fighter, and we can make our army great. Let's focus on the army a little bit first. We are going to be, well, there's a lot of them. You know, this is what we can do as a Tomb King army, is we can get an army of 20 very quickly, you know, because nothing costs us money, nothing costs us upkeep, so we don't really need to worry. As long as we've got the buildings to support it, we can just churn out units and units and units and units, which is what, well, it's clearly how the game wants us to play the Tomb King, so let's do that for them, shall we? Okay, right, well, we've got to wait another turn, do we? Oh, screw it, I don't care about that unit of spearmen. Let's keep the pressure up here. Bloody hell, have a glass of water, Thutmocris. Jesus Christ, man. I know we've been dead for a few thousand years, but crikey. Man, I love the Tomb Kings. Okay, that looks like a significant host of vampires. I'm going to be supported by 8 from a garrison, and that's a capital, so that's going to be a garrison of better units than these, and these are Crypt Ghouls. 27, 25, 40 is their attack, defense, and weapon strength versus our Nehekaran warriors 31 or 32, 21, 33. That's going to be a tricky fight, actually. That's not going to be a walkover. Okay, well, I'm sure we can handle it. We can't recruit here because we're not in friendly territory, but that's fine. Okay, let's see what they've got. We could just sit here and raid them until they come and meet us in the battlefield, and then it's just a easier fight. We don't have to worry about the garrison supporting them, and then we can move on the garrison when we don't need to necessarily worry too much because we've got them outnumbered 3-1. That's the plan here. War declared between Decoya and a clan of Skaven, which I guess must be further south here, because these lizard men, well, they must be around here somewhere, so the Skaven must be down here. The Skaven in these ruins, that's Queek Headtaker, that's Clan Moors, isn't it? That's not who we're reading about right now. Okay, public order a bit of an issue. Hopefully once we get the vampires dealt with, that will cease to be the case. Okay. Okay, so hidden beneath the sands, we want to raid. Man, we get a lot of money for it as well. That's pretty good. Okay, like it. Like it a lot. That should mean we can, you know, build up these areas quicker than we might have otherwise. Really, really good. We're going to probably want to rely on raiding when we get, you know, more armies unlocked, which we have to do through these dynasties or through the mortuary cult. And who is this? This is Dragon Slayer. Wants us to join war against... Oh, he wants to join the war for 100 quid. No thanks, man. No thanks, man. I think we've got it sorted. And who's this? Oh, these orcs from the mountains. What do they want? A non-aggression pact. If they want to pay for it, I'll take 900 quid. No. Okay, fair enough. So I'm happy just to sit here for a couple of turns and earn this money, to be honest, and, you know, build Marak up a little bit. We are on a bit of a timer because of this public order issue, but we can certainly get that upgraded. That's very good. It's a lot of empires there, really, isn't it? It's a lot of empires. Okay, so the way we increase our army capacity, as you can see here, it's 1 of 1, and all our heroes are 0 of 0. We took 1 Leech Priest. So yeah, it was Shadows, Nehekara, Light was the other one. Man, so I think I've not really looked at Nehekara, but I definitely think Shadows is probably weaker than Death and Light. So I'm a bit disappointed at how we rolled on that Leech Priest, but can't change it now, so let's not worry. So yes, so we need to, I think we get an army capacity here. So we might just have to wait 7 turns, build another army, and then march on Lamia with a bigger force. That might be what we have to do, and I think that is what we're going to do. The other thing, the mortuary cult, is sort of a... it's kind of like a sort of tech tree / shop. These canopic jars that you might have seen, we're going to need to spend them. We're not going to have enough to unlock another army yet, though, so... I like it. It all fits so well. You know, we're learning about past dynasties, and bang, this dynasty's rising from the sand in the form of a new army, and here it is, ready to help our cause. And, you know, we're finding these canopic jars, and we're using them in rituals and rites to summon more. It's, yeah, see, oh man, that's expensive, actually, for a new one, but we can get weapons, we can get armor. It's bloody cool, man. It's bloody cool. Okay, anyway, we'll just continue earning our money right now. We can get as close to this city as we want, as long as when they come out to fight us, the garrison won't support them, because I think that will hurt us a lot more. In fact, can we see what the garrison's going to be? Oh, it's not that much, actually. Spearmen, zombies, and fellbats. I thought it was going to be a bit harder than that. Okay, but still, there's 20 of them there. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, this one. So maybe 6 turns. Can we wait 6 turns here? We've got 10 turns there. Yeah, I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. It's a bit of a slower start than we might have expected. Oh, well, that lot are dead now anyway, those orcs. It's going to be Clan Moors taking control of the mountains. They'd be probably quite a good ally in the early game if we can bring ourselves to make peaceful diplomacy with the Skaven. We know they're not the most trustworthy in the world. Or maybe when we rise our new Tomb King, we make sure we rise him here so he can defend if anyone's getting a little too ambitious. But if you're the Skaven, you're heading down this way, right? So we don't need to worry about them too much. This is a Silver Host here as well. Is that the same symbol? That is the Silver Host. I didn't think they were down here. Oh, crikey. Well, we can't really move Khalid because we can't let this army move out because they destroy either of these cities. There's no way we'd win a defensive war here. So we definitely need that another army in. And the only way to get it is to wait these 5 turns so it's unlocked. Bit boring. A lot of pressing of end turns here. In fact, we'll skip the video to when we've got this army unlocked. Unless something drastic happens, or unless there's some drama, we'll skip it from now on. And welcome back. Okay, so 5 turns down. We actually had some cool stuff happen. We got one of the political intrigue things come up, or I don't know what they're called, but the things come up where it gives you a little story, gives you some options, and you get some stuff. Well, the one that came up, the option I chose, gave us 2,500 quid, which was brilliant. So I've used that money to upgrade. You can't see it in the turns ending area, but I've upgraded our chariot thing, so we can now recruit when that's finished. There we go. There's our army capacity, so we can now get some chariot archers coming in, which is very good. And also, we built an iron mine in Marak, so that's very good. And I think another 2 grand here. Casualty replenishment growth. Man, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Okay. Right, so another army's ready. Let's get that recruited, shall we? Let's recruit it in Marak, actually. Recruit a lord. So we've got a Wrathful Tomb King. Oh, that's a very bonus plus infantry. I'm not sure what it's a bonus to. Bonus to everything, or we got a scavenger. Oh, no. I think guy whose name I can't say. Definitely the big candidate there. Okay, so King Jedisket. King Jedisket. Right, let's get an army sorted to him very quickly. See, we can't put archers because we're only allowed 4 nationwide unless we build another. You see how that works. Okay, although we are going to have some chariot archers ready to come to him soon enough. That'll be a good start. We're just looking for numbers here, really. You know, they're rubbish units. They'll die. We're just looking for numbers. You know, 2 big armies will take Lamia. 1 big army maybe will struggle. Okay, right, now let's have a look. So ammunition for chariot units will be very good, seeing as we've just unlocked the chariot, or we will in a couple of turns unlock the chariot archers. What else have we got? Melee attack and defense for the Nehekaran warriors. Weapon strength. Yeah, let's go for this one first of all. Lovely. So in every province, we're gonna need to build sometimes multiple of the same military building in the same province to ensure that we can get, you know, as many archers as we want, or as many catapults as we want, or as much cavalry as we want. So that's cool. That's cool, because I think when you're playing as, say, the High Elves or the Empire, once you've got a load of settlements, you just... like, it's boring. You don't really care what you're building in them. You're just building the money buildings, or you're building the defensive buildings. We're going to have to think about it a lot more here, and I like that. And we've actually got a Rite of Grand Incarnation, actually, of Tahoth unlocked. Let's see what that... we've got 2 unlocked, as a matter of fact. Oh, no, this is our mortuary cult I clicked on here. But we've got 2 of them unlocked. These are the Legions of Legend that we can unlock. We haven't got any of them. We've got a weapon unlocked. Which one? Inscribed Kospeth, weapon strength plus... not bad, not bad. An arcane item coming along here. Which one? This one. I think we'll save our... save our little jars here for bigger and better things. But it did say 2... no, it did say we had a right unlock, didn't it? It does. Don't see any rights unlocked here. Thank you very much. Don't see any of this. Is the one we want. We want a Casket of Souls, man. Oh, and that is the one we've unlocked, as a matter of fact. So, whatever prerequisite we've now hit, we just need 5 grand. I want it. I really want a Casket of Souls, man. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Okay, let's continue recruiting for this guy. Have we got these chariots? Yes, we do. Lovely. Okay, it's not much of a great army, but it's the best we can really hope for right now, unless we want to dismantle this and build another open grave. Might be an idea. How far are we from being able to upgrade another one of these, and then we can build another open grave in Marak without having to dismantle this? We are only 2 turns away. That's going to cost us more money than we will have. That is a shame. That is a darn shame. Whoa. Well, the Silver Host have been knocked out there. There's more Tomb Kings in this neck of the woods. I thought we'd be the only ones. Okay, interesting. Right, well, let's continue the recruitment, and then... in fact, I think we'll wait for these 2 turns, and then we should be able to march on, and we'll just continue raiding until that time. It's been a slow opening. It really has. Disappointingly slow, I think, but we are going pretty solid. If this army would move out and fight us on the battlefield, I think we'd win. We'd have a turn rebuilding, and then we can move in on Lamia now, but... if they're going to stay there, we need 2 big armies. And as I say that out to myself, I'm like, do I really want to move just with 10 here? That's going to be... I mean, that's going to be 29 versus 29 in terms of units. Of course, we can always recruit another one here. And Queen Khalida is upgrading as much as she's going. I want to get maxed out on both of these. That's upgrades for the archers and the infantry there. That's going to really help us. And then we're still waiting here. Any of these we're getting near to unlocking. Rhapsody. That's not what I meant to click on. More tree cult. So Legions of Legend, what I'm looking for. We got enough money. We just need 100 jars for the Carrion. We need golden idols and 200 jars for the Nehekaran warriors. So it's trade resources you need as well. We've got iron, which is good, which means we need gold as well. It's going to be tough. I really like all these systems, though. I really, really, really do. Oh, this public order issue as well is going to plague us for a little while longer. I mean, he can't be happy just sitting here, Count Elwald. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm getting impatient, so we'll be marching next turn. Can we afford to, or is the public order going to be an issue? Khalida can't win that fight on her own. The scheme of doom has been performed by Clan Moors. Has it indeed? We do have that population surplus, but we don't have the money to do anything with it right now.
Hush!
Oh, hello.
When I sit on my throne.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, we need to think about trading. That's going to be a great way to get the money that we need, considering we're not going to be making money ourselves from buildings. Sacking, raiding. Oh, what's this? Men whose flesh still crowd their bones with hearts continue to beat have been found wandering our lands. Throwing themselves upon our mercy, they begged for their lives and freedom to return to their faraway homes. What should we do so we can chuck them in the desert, let them wander, let them die? That's gonna... We can't really afford that public order. Growth would be a nice one right now. Don't really care about diplomacy with factions. We're at war with everyone. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's the Ripperhorn tribe. I'm impatient and I want to do some fighting. Here's our candidate. Hello, lads. I don't trust beastmen. Not in these lands. Let's get killing them. It's been long enough. I don't want to do episode 1 without a fight. Don't run away from me. Damn you.
I deign to move.
Well, he did. He did, my queen. He did, my queen. Right, so we are not doing brilliantly here. Let's just get him in there. Let's get public order sorted out. Just while we're playing with these guys. And we might as well just... They're free. They literally cost us nothing. We can just delete them when we've got something better to have in. Right, let's get... let's get those going. But a nice fight to end the episode with, I think, would do us all nice. All very nicely. I hate doing big episodes on a Total War game and not having a big fight, especially episode 1. I've been waiting for Lamia, but we needed our reinforcements. They've been just taking a little longer. Ah, boo! So where's he gone? Anyway, as long as he's not in our lands, we're happy. Okay. Oh, is that jars? Is that? That's jars for defeat Count Airwell. Well, we're trying to. We just need bloody reinforcements. We're working on it, man. Right, our Leech Priest coming along nicely. I mean, these are good spells, man. Let's not act like Shadows is rubbish. It's just I would have preferred Death or Life or Nehekara. Oh well. Let's. Don't really care much for that. That's not so bad. I always like to take the damage spells first, if I'm honest. Okay. Okay, one more turn, and then we'll go and we'll get fighting. We'll get back into raiding mode here, make some more money. The province will be ours soon. Oh, crikey, what's this? It's Croc Guy. Hi, Croc Guy. How you doing, my man? What do you want? A non-aggression pact? Would you like to pay for... How about we add a trade agreement in there? That's payment of sorts. Excellent. There we go. Making money in other ways, not just building sewing factories like you would in the Empire or building farms like you would in Bretonia. We're being smart for our money here, and it's going to be all that more satisfying when we get to build the big things, because we know we've truly earned the right to do it. Right, now, can we please take this damn city? Yes, yes is the answer. Let's get our guy marched up here, and we'll be ready to go next turn. So we've got to get in there, take it, and get out. We're not going to have time to really do a siege here. We've got, what, 3, 4, 5 turns? Yep, 5 turns. It's not that long, really, is it? So one turn in there, we'll have to... If we can, if they've not got walls, then we can fight them this turn. That'll be ideal. because then we can get back to Marak. And in fact, we'll be in Lamia, it will then be the same province, so hopefully the public order will sort itself out. And if not, then we'll have to fight some rebels. What a big shame that'll be. But then we can work on expanding, we can work on what's going on with the Skaven. We'll see if there's even a pathway that way. That's a good little bit of research there. Trait gained, campaign movement speed, love it. Let's go for this one now. And then allows us Tomb Princes and stuff. This is what we want to do. Now, to recruit the Tomb Princes and stuff is free, I believe. Yeah, they don't cost anything. So, really, this is just the cost of a Tomb Prince. Or the cost of a Necrotech, really, isn't it? Unfortunately, buildings don't give us any more limits. As far as I know, I haven't really looked through the building browser completely, but I don't think they do. So we are going to be limited to 6, which will be a shame. Anyway, can we please do some fighting now? Yes, right. King set in support. Khalida, finally we're getting this done. Okay, we're going to have to build some stuff. I'm not sure if we can afford to.
We withdraw.
We're going to have to continue the siege. And that means there's going to be a rebellion. Oh, that's so annoying. It's so annoying. What is it? It's -5. I think we're just going to have to get rid of this and build whatever public order building we need. I think the public order building is quite good. Yeah, the base one is +4 and it only takes 2 turns to build, so that might come in just in time. Probably should have thought about doing that earlier, but I didn't. Anyway, yeah, I'm not seeing any buildings here that really give us extra heroes, but there may be some for the capital. 14 turns that's going to take. We can't get rid of any of our barracks because then I'm not sure what will happen to our armies here because we'll be over the limit. Oh, it's 89. I don't want a rebellion, man. I really don't want a rebellion. Oh, this guy's back. Anyway, what does he want? He wants peace. No, man. I want your city, not peace. Fight me, coward! This guy's back in the beast piles. We're going to have to head him off. No way we can let him go south. Aim for the head. Missile. Ooh, that's a very good thing to come in right now. Right now, can we please build the public order thing? Really should have done that sooner. Okay, and then I think that's going to be 2 turns. The rebellion will be in 3 turns. Ah, we can't stop it.
My will be done.
It's not the scariest army there, is it? Oh, we need another army, though. Not really going to get one, are we? That means we're going to have to call off the attack. That's so annoying. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to call off the attack. This guy's going to have to head back here, sort out the public order. Khalida's going to have to go and head off bloody these guys. God, this is going to be a bit annoying, isn't it? We're going to have to go and kill some beastmen.
What?
Find my harem.
Okay, and then we can definitely upgrade one of these. We're going to do Liberas, aren't we? There we go. Okay, lovely. These silver hosts are still here, man. We're bloody turns into the game now. We've not really made much progress. This is frustrating. Oh god, and he's not running away. Is he going for us? Oh, he is. Okay, well, we get our fight then. It's going to be a bit of a harder fight there. We've got no... Oh, crikey, this is going to be a nasty one, as a matter of fact. In fact, can we withdraw from this?
Retreat.
Ideally. Don't have the movement range to chase us. I'd be very confident fighting him with Khalida. This guy's army's quite imbalanced. It's just a numbers. It's just a numbers thing right now with this guy. His whole point is just to support Lamia. That's why we need to upgrade our cities and stuff. Right, okay, what happened here? Elite priests should live only to serve their king's undying will, and there's been a betrayal? Oh, Lord, bury him. And kill these beastmen. There we go, right, we get our fight then. And our poison special ability is going to be useful against beastmen. Very happy, so they got a Cygor. And otherwise, nothing of really any concern. So if we can get... I think one of these 2 units is a Vanguard unit. So if we can put them somewhere where the Cygor won't be expecting them. Yeah, it's these guys. Okay, well, these are going to be the anti-Cygor division for today. We'll get them there. Lovely. Gambling of 17. I'm feeling lucky. Let's do it. Was very, very... Oh, was very wrong too there. Okay, well, let's start deployment. So these guys are Necropolis... These are our Spectral Stalkers. Our Necropolis Knights are over here. We'll put them there. Terrain is ugly for us. It's very ugly for us. In fact, every battle I've had here, as Cetra and now as Khalida, has been ugly terrain, you know, with annoying hills. But we will live for it. Okay, let's go for an opening like that. There we go. Battle Group 1 set and ready. Archers behind, of course. Nice and simple. There we go. Chariots. Chariots are going to have a field day here, I can tell. We'll get them to the side. Basic starting here. Lich Priest behind the line. Khalida, the good fighter, in front of the line. Maybe in the middle, Khalida, if you don't mind, my love. Thanks very much. And then we've just got the Necropolis Knights on this side. We've got our anti-Cygor division here. Let's go. Don't see them at all. Well, our Spectral Stalkers are going to... Oh, no, there they are. Okay. Let's just pause it for a minute. Get into a good position, I think, just in front of it. Oh, bloody hell, that's not the right guys. I think there would do us nicely. That looks good. That looks also very good. Chariots, let's get them coming round right now. Lovely. And we'll keep these knights. They're cool, these guys. They're like riding, they're sort of riding giant serpents. Very, 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 very cool. Right, Khalida, if we can get you going up. Did these guys not get the order to move? I don't think they did. Okay, well, there's your order to move, lads. Khalida moving up as well. Lovely. And then our Lich Priest just taking up the rear for us. Lovely. Right, let's get going, guys. This is a cool system as well. The more people die, the stronger we get because their souls stay on the battlefield and support us. Bloody awesome, right? Now, I think these guys have a very powerful ranged attack. Do we want to target the Cygor with them? Of course we do, man. Of course we do. Okay, Khalida's very fast for a ground unit, so we're going to have to make sure that she doesn't get too far ahead of everyone.
Use the forests to conceal their movement.
What? Do they? Man, they're concealing the forest as well here. That's ridiculous work. Okay, right. Okay, chariots ready. In fact, let's just get these chariots coming in now. Why wait? Why wait, man? Let's get these chariots doing what chariots are meant to do. Lovely. Okay. Alright, these Necropolis Knights, or these Spectral Stalkers, they're ready. Why haven't they got a... Yeah, they're meant to have a range. Oh, these are our Necropolis Knights. Our Necropolis Knights, and it's our Spectral Stalkers over here. Yes, that we still haven't moved. They've got the ranged attack. Well, they can go around for this cycle there. There we go. That works quite well. Okay, Archer's doing a cracking bit of work. Let's get fighting, shall we? Queen Khalida, Chariot's doing a good job. Queen Khalida, let's get over here. Let's get people in now. They seem to be quite disorganised. Let's take advantage of that. We've got good fighters. We've got good buffs on these fighters. And we'll bring these guys around here to support. Lovely. And then we've just got a Lich Priest here who's going to get a nice little bit of damage down on those Chaos Warhounds. No, he's not, because of Chaos... In fact, you know what? Let's get a... That'll do. There we go. Okay, let's get killing, lads. In fact, if we can bring our archers up far enough to target the Cygor, that would be a huge one for us. Oh, someone's getting splattered. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're working. These chariots need to come out and back in, though. That's how they're effective. Let's get them pulling out. Our Spectral Stalkers, where are they? Oh, they're not as quick as I might have hoped they were. Oh, you know what? We've got another way of dealing with the Cygor now. We've got our archers on it. My God, they are running quick, aren't they? Crikey! Lich Priest, let's get this spell going down. Where would be appropriate? We don't really have the line for it. There will do. Oh, it's so satisfying, man. It's so satisfying. That's a good spell, actually. I didn't know that was the one that was in shadows. Okay, that Cygor doesn't look to be too happy. We'll get Khalida going in on that Cygor. We'll get these guys going in on that Cygor. Lovely stuff. Right, chariots, let's get you having another lovely charge. Delicious. Archers all targeting Cygor. That's good. Khalida coming in there as well. This has been a good little bit of work here from everyone. I want to have these guys. I think they're getting outshot. Let's get them into melee mode. Very, very nice. We've taken our own losses here, and they've still got their big guy. They've still got their big guy in there as well. Okay. Well, the Cygor's dealt with. We're doing well for spells, actually. Here it is. Oh, lovely stuff. That sorted them out. Let's get everyone in. Keep the pressure up on here. I'm going to bring Khalida over to this guy as well. That Cygor is dealt with. Excellent work, lads. Excellent work. Okay. Let's have chariots ploughing into the back. Let's have... Man, this was a bloodbath. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. Very, very well done. Oh, they're getting brave, though. They're getting brave on this flank. Let's get some arrows into them. That'll quickly sort them out. Let's Christ. Very nice. Yeah, man, we haven't even really needed to worry about our Realm of Souls. Bloody hell, what are they? Oh, they're the dogs. They just look weird in the desert. Fair enough. Okay, Khalida's in there. Is Khalida a duelist? I'm not sure. Okay, right. We need to get some support down on these guys. It suddenly started to look... Everyone's too keen on that Cygor. Guys, there's other guys to fight as well right now. That Cygor's not a worry. Let's just keep someone on him. That unit of spearmen will do the job. Right, chariots. Disrupt those guys, if you please. Oh, someone's been knocked out. Our bloody Necropolis Knights didn't last very long. Right, they're breaking. They're breaking. Khalida's done very, very well here. Excellent work, lads. Good win. And lasses. And lasses. Great win there. Decisive victory. That's the kind of word that we want to describe our victories with. Everyone pulled in. Everyone pulled in. These guys, Necropolis Knights, it's an annoying loss if we've lost them because we're not going to be able to just re-recruit them. That will be a shame. Hopefully we can get them back. Anyway, good job. Good win. Very nice. And is replenishment going to get us our Necropolis Knights back? No, they're not. I think I probably misplayed them, if I'm honest. But anyway, we'll take some money, and that is good. And then does this guy want to finish him off?
Will be done.
Now we go.
Go for it, my man. Excelente. Delightful stuff. Okay, and we'll take man, that was a good bit of money we earned there as well. Lovely. Faction destroyed. Public order on the way to sorting itself out. This guy upgrading. Let's make him a bit of a fighter, shall we? Queen Khalida here. We were gonna we'll go for both of these, and then we'll make her a fighter, I think. Right now, the army's winning the battle rather than the general here. Okay, let's take this one. Beautiful. Okay, right. Well, nice. Okay, I'm going to end it there for today, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.